The real estate roundup for August and what's coming next. Welcome to the Market Minute. Big John Peterson here, Remax Realty Professionals. For September the 4th, 2025, we're going to take a look at August 2024, so a year ago, and compare that to August 2025. And then I'll also give you July 2025. So be able to see year over year what's been happening in month to month. So the long term trend, shorter term trend, some good stability, market normalization is happening. But let's run into these numbers and see where we're at. So last year in August, we saw that there was 2,182 sales. This year, 1,958. And in July of this year, 2,099. So we're seeing these numbers very stable, a few less sales than there were a year ago. Now, with new listings coming into the market, last year, 3,537. This year, 3,478. So fewer new listings, fewer sales, but also fewer new listings coming in the market this August. And in July, there was 3,911. So what we're seeing is really last year in July, August is when we saw the shift happening in our market, where inventory started coming on the market, sales were stabilizing, and inventory was building. That really happened sort of in June, July, August. So we're seeing a lot of similar numbers this August to last August. Total inventory, 4,495 last August, this August, 6,661. So inventory continues to rise. We saw 6,917 in July. So the numbers have come off a little bit from July. Seeing a few people taking their homes off the market if they're not achieving the pricing maybe that they were hoping for. Now, let's take a look at sales to new listings and months of supply in the market. Now, I really want to emphasize if we're between zero point 0.4 and 0.6 of a sale, so 40 to 60% of a sale for every new listing, that's good balanced market. The higher the number, the better. It's our forward looking indicator. Months of supply in the market is where we're at now. Anything under 2 months worth of supply is that seller's market. 2 to 3.5 months worth of supply, balanced over 3.5 months worth of supply, and we're looking into a little bit of a buyer's market, too much inventory. So what we're seeing is 0.62 of a sale and 2.1 months worth of supply overall generally in the market a year ago. This August, 0.57 of a sale and 3.3 months worth of supply. In July, it was 0.54, 3.3 months worth of supply. So we're seeing that number overall balance out. Now, a year ago, 0.64 of a sale and 2 months worth of supply for single family detached homes. This year, 0.57 of a sale, 3.1 months worth of supply. And in July, it was 0.55 with 3 months worth of supply. So again, the number is still for single family detached, still very stable, normalized. Homes that show well, priced properly, marketed with a strategy are selling. You go then into your row homes. Those are your townhomes, row houses. Last year, zero point 0.6 of a sale, 1.7 months worth of supply. Now it's 0.62 of a sale, 3.2 months of a supply, 0.55 and 3.2 months worth of supply in July of this year. So again, we're seeing some good forward looking numbers in terms of sales for every new listing coming into the market, coming into this fall. Now, last two categories, half duplexes, semi-detached, 0.58 of a sale with 2 months worth of supply. This year, it's 0.67 of a sale for every new listing, 2.7 months worth of supply. Last month, 0.57 with 2.9 months worth of supply. So again, half duplexes, I think, are setting up to be a really good fall. Apartment style condominiums, this is where we've seen drastic increases in inventory. Sales aren't keeping up. So this is the category where there's some pretty good deals out there. And if you're selling an apartment style unit, got to really take a look at the pricing because there is a lot of inventory. So last year, 0.6 of a sale, 2.5 months worth of supply. This year, 0.51 of a sale for every new listing. So 2 new listings for every sale that's happening, 4.4 months worth of supply. And last month, 0.5. So again, 2 new listings every sale, 4.1 months worth of supply. And if that keeps up, we're 2 new listings for every sale, we might see that months of supply continue to rise. It's really the only category that's out of the balanced market. So again, single family detached, really good market numbers, overall great market numbers, a little bit heavy in supply numbers for apartment style condominiums. Some great deals out there. If you're looking for a rough idea on the value of your property or your home you're looking at, homesaleprices.com will give you that information. You need any detailed information about a certain part of the city, price range, type of home, please reach out to us. We can customize the numbers right down to the niche you're looking at so you can make an informed decision and achieve your real estate goals.